All right, the time is 2:22, Friday, June 26. I'm going to be looking for the satellites that they're using these directed energy weapons to. Looking for the transceivers that will be connected to these. Nothing. As I am doing this, my lower back half is being assaulted right now. And there we go. BRSK1K12 transceiver. Downlink 437.1500 megahertz. Uplink 14.584,000 megahertz. Mode UTLM. Downlink 437.1250 megahertz. Uplink no. Now, for people who are seeing this, I definitely am sharing a video on a few videos that UP space I believe it's US Space P had made. I did that for a specific reason, and it's because of what they're doing. The shadow banning with the channels, the the fact that they're desperately taking channels down. So that was the only reason for me to do that. But all credit to all of that goes to her for basically sharing that information to basically help many different people out. I'm doing my part by basically spreading that information out, also helping her provide more awareness of her channel so that she can basically get more support and more awareness of both her situation for both her and her family. My prayers go out to all of you. My spinal cord's being attacked. Got it. Mode K experimental BPSK 1 MBPS downlink 24049.000 megahertz uplink null. Mode BPSK mode. My ears are being attacked, and I'm getting heavy beams to the left side of my skull towards the back, as well as tinnitus, as I am doing this right now. The distance is 1,669 kilometers. So whoever's doing this is actually on the move or moving it around. U/V transponder downlink 435.8100/435.8400. Now, for people who are just now seeing this, the time you will want to mainly do this is around 2 o'clock. The time when they do that sleep deprivation stuff, around that time, and around 4 in the morning, around 2 in the morning and 4 in the morning. You want to basically do this because you will find out precisely who is doing this. But if you go straight to her channel, I believe it was S space P. Or SU space P. Hope I'm pronouncing that channel right. But the link, I've shared the link before, and it will be shared again. All of that will be on the guide channel and on this channel. I've already posted that on this channel, if I'm not on the Mischievous M's channel, if I'm not mistaken. So definitely check that out. Beacon, huh? Everybody, I want to apologize for if I got a little excited in my earlier videos. That's just a sign of the manipulation attempt. If you're wondering why that happens, as I'm being hit with this, it's basically to try to make the target excited when it happens. Whenever you get certain evidence down, they do this to try to discredit me. By the way, that's what it mainly is. It's to basically try to boost a sense of excitementness, so that they can basically try to classify me as mentally insane. It's a discrediting attempt so that they can basically use it as a scapegoat tactic to get away with the direct energy assault as to which they're doing now, even as I speak. I need to make sure Kevin actually sees this as well as everybody else, and as well as Kyle. If you don't know who Kevin is, his channel is called Targeted Individual. And if you were to search up Targeted Individual, that'd be like the first channel that would pop up. He definitely needs to see this, because this is going to give him the proof he needs to not only identify without a shred of a doubt the people who are doing it to him, but this is also going to show the people who are also, that one just got taken down. You see that? They're disappearing. But I'm still catching the image of them. You see how they just turn it off? I still have directed. They're moving it around now. It's still there, because I can definitely still sense the tinnitus. You can easily tell which ones I'm clicking on as they shine before switching over. Nope, back up. So for people who they told you that guy's just crazy, no, I'm not. I'm not. Never, no, and the only thing is that this is just a situation to where there's a whole lot of money involved, and a lot of illegal activity involved as well, against my will. Again, and I did not give consent for this. No TI has given consent to this, and I've said it before, and I said it again. I've long since said this, and these gang stalkers thought I was just fucking around. I'm not. I stated it clear as day so that they would hear it. It's going to come a time where they're going to be completely exposed, and they ain't going to be a damn thing they can do if they continue to work for this organization. It's going to eventually be their downfall for good. Like, just done. Done. Immediately done. I kept warning them. I want people to understand that. Just today, I went to the store, got a few groceries. I warned the people in the store. Why? Because there were people in there lacing my groceries whenever I would go in and out to basically try to pick out what I was getting. There were 2 things that were opened prior to when I was getting stuff. In fact, let me check this loaf of bread, because that was one of the things that they have done. I've checked one of the juices. Let me check this one as well, just to be on the safe side. Because what they would do is like peel off the sticker, peel off the label. They would dip their hands in there, and their hands would be laced with smart dust. Smart dust to poison the item as to which I was to buy. How would they know to do this? Because they were surveying me the entire time. That's why. That whole operation for what do they call it? That contact tracing stuff. Now it looks like this is not even open. Let me check the back just in case. Check the whole thing. Okay, this wrapping is that was probably me that did that though, because I did pull on you a bit. So this one's legit, but the one I had gotten before, like the damn thing was, I've witnessed items laid around in the store that have been torn open. I shouldn't eat cookies considering what they do to that shit now, but pardon my language. But I noticed that like they would have not really cookies, but like a tray of pastries that I would catch that the bottom of these packagings were like busted open with somebody's hand. So since they didn't want to, since they want to get caught with that, what they did was, instead of them just continuing to do that, they started switching the labels around so that all they got to do is open the packaging up, dip their hands in there, and then close it back. That's what they started doing. That's precisely what they started doing. So TIs, be careful with what you are buying, because they will lace this stuff with smart dust. And here's the deal: once this stuff really gets blown out of proportion, I'm a demand footage. Otherwise, if I don't get it, the people who are holding it are going to be held accountable for what these other people are doing. So they got a choice. They have a choice. Either you expose them, or I'm going to expose you too. Both of you. So they have a choice. I warned every single person who was working for this bullshit at the store. All of them. And let me tell you something. They started hurting the crap out of my shoulders on the way back home. If that didn't send a big message to them, I don't know what would have, because clearly that was enough to piss them off, because they know I'm right and I'm not fucking around. I'm not playing around. I'm going to make certain to get this information out to as many TIs as I possibly can. I urge you all to do the same. I urge all of you to do the same.